Okay, so hi dear Aquarius, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a 7 day 7 7 day 7 Osho Zen Tarot messages for all the Aquarius Sun Moon Venus rising from today till the 31st of August. Want to be a reader like me? You can purchase my courses. Links are given below in the description box for tarot reading course, self love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass. For personal reading or healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. Let's start. The overall energy for Aquarius people for this week is, let's see what we have. We have the thunderbolt. Okay, some things are shifting on a bigger level, like things are not the same as they used to be. Even if you are trying to keep certain things the way they were, you're not able to do that, and it's kind of making you feel a little bit disturbed, and or you're feeling like things are kind of changing so fastly, abruptly, and everything is falling apart. It's actually making room for something brand new. It's making room for something good for you, something that's going to be stable for you. Right now, the things that whose roots were weak, or the things that were not that are not supposed to be in your life anymore, their work is done, is kind of leaving your life. Even if it is very disturbing and uncomfortable for you right now, you are going to understand the deeper meaning of this transformation in your life in the coming future, in the near future. For some of you, it could be a major spiritual awakening kind of thing happening if you are like consciously working on your spiritual growth. And if not, if you are not working on your spiritual growth or spirituality on that deeper level, it might be some kind of shocking or surprising kind of things, like people suddenly leaving your life, or you suddenly feeling like you should leave your job, or you suddenly feeling like you should do something totally different what you used to do. So it's like something is kind of going away from your life because its purpose in your life is done. Hmm? Okay, let's see what we have for this week, Aquarius. 25th, we have the inner voice. It's like, wow. See, connect with your inner voice for the guidance, for the answers and the solutions that you're seeking for, maybe from the outside world. You have to connect with your innocent energies, with yourself, with your inner voice. I'm trying to figure out something here, but I'm not able to do that. So let's just leave it. So basically, sit with yourself and close your eyes, connect with the divine source, you can say divine energy, and ask your questions very genuinely. And you will get the answers very genuinely. You will get the solutions, you will get the guidance, or you will get the answers properly and honestly. Your inner voice is going to guide you. Okay, so it's like maybe at first you will not be able to understand the messages properly, the guidance properly, because of the inner up and down kind of energy. But once you are going to get settled, you will definitely be able to get the answers and solutions properly and honestly and very clearly in front of you. Listen to your inner voice. 26, we have the politics. This comes a lot in your readings, Aquarius. Some people are might be trying to pretend to be your friends, but they are not at all your friends. They are manipulative, they are toxic energies, they are just trying to get something out of you. They may be trying to take the credit of your work, or they may be trying to downgrade you in some way. Not everybody whom you consider your friend is your friend in actual life. To be honest with you, nobody is your friend, not a single person. Everybody have a reason to be in your life. It's very rare to find one person who actually loves you unconditionally, without any kind of expectations, and they just give you love. Very difficult. But as it goes, there is somebody around you. It can be a group of people, it can be a particular person who is trying to pretend to be very good with you, and they are actually playing like mind games with you to get something done. It can be a office politics thing, it can be somebody around your house, in your relationship area, Beware of oversharing, or beware of being in this naive energy of telling everything to this particular person or energy. If you feel somebody around you like this is present, try to cut your like connection with them, and or try to remain alert. Hmm? 27th, we have the clinging to the past. Now mind have weird ways to keep us stuck in a loop. You might be clinging to a past person, past situation, something very happy that happened 5 years ago, maybe 7 years ago, maybe, and you still remember that and you feel good about it. And you seriously feel like that should come back to your life, or that phase of your life should come back. And it could, and or it could be totally an opposite thing, like you might be clinging to a very hurtful and painful past. So, past is past for a reason, my love. Aquarius. Past is there just because it's in the past, okay? And you cannot bring the past back in the present moment. Not in the future, not today, not tomorrow, never. Clinging to the past is the most foolish thing that every human can do in their life. The memories, the playing the memories in loop is the actual trap that all of us are stuck in. Some of us are consciously trying to let go and clean the slate, but for you, for the time being, on the 27th, the moment you're going to go in the past, even if it is a good past, try to come back in the present moment. Try to remain alert and mindful. 28th, we have the silence. Practice silence as much as you can, because in silence you are going to understand yourself better. You are going to see the truthfulness, and you are going to see that who you are truly and honestly from inside, how your life is going and how it should be. The more you are going to spend time with yourself, Aquarius, the more you are going to get clear cut answers and visions and downloads about how your life should go from this point onwards. The path is going to be certainly very, very clear for you, but for that, you have to sit in silence. You have to clear your head. You have to connect with your intuition, connect with your inner energies, connect with yourself honestly, and you will be able to see luminous energy, luminous path, clear cut path, and a lot of understanding of your life inside out. 29th, we have the isolation. Now something is going to bother you, and you might feel like, I should freeze this pain, I should not cry, I should not show my vulnerability to anybody, I should not should not show my tears to anybody, because people are going to think I'm crazy, or I'm weak, or I'm sulking, or I'm crying. Sweetie, I'm not saying to create drama, but express yourself at least in front of one person who is going to be able to understand you. If there's nobody around you who can understand you, you can connect with a therapist or healer or somebody who can, like, maybe professionally help you. If that is also not the case, sit in front of a mirror and talk to yourself and let this come out. Let these tears like melt the ice that you are trying to freeze in. Expressing our pain is very, very important in order to like heal and resolve the issues that we are going through. Freezing is not the answer here. Expressing is. 30th, we have the patience. Now you might be feeling this sadness because something is not working out the way you wanted it to work out, or you are putting in the effort and energy into something with all of your heart and soul, but you are not getting the results that you wanted. So be patient. Something that you are trying to achieve is going to happen when the divine timing is going to be right for you. It might be something life changing. Okay, so patience is the key here. With time, and when the divine timing is going to be good for you, you will definitely get the results. Okay, it's like you birthing something, giving birth to something. It's going to take some time. And check on your energies with the moon cycle, and make good use of that. Let's say on full moon your energies are high and you are feeling like, let's do a lot of things. Use that. If some on like no moon day you feel down and you feel like you should just rest, then rest. Make good use of the moon cycle also. That also helps a lot of people. 31st, we have the transformation. Everything is changing, everything is different, and the transformation is very uncomfortable for you. The transformation is happening, it's like it might be happening from quite a long time now, but right now this is the phase that it might make you feel like everything is changing, everything is different, I'm not able to cope up with this. Sit with yourself, talk to yourself, and understand that this is just a phase. The moment you are going to like declare that I am going to go with the flow, and I am going to give the space to this transformation, I'm not going to resist it, it will help you to grow. It will not bother you anymore, right? That's the deal here. Let's see the guidance for you guys for this week. Abundance. You might be running behind the physical abundance, like money, lot of money, and love, romantic love, friendships, bonds, everything outside of you. And you might even get it one day. And for some of you, you already have that maybe. But you should have abundance and prosperity of the spiritual world also. When you are going to be abundant and prosperous in both the worlds and integrate them, then your world is going to become like a heaven. It's like going to be a living heaven on earth for you guys. So do not forget to work on your spiritual side also, work on your uh, true self from inside, aligning your energies in a beautiful and positive way with yourself, and then maybe working on the physical world kind of thing. Okay, that will help you to create the abundance and prosperity that's actually going to make you feel very very happy from inside out. It's not the reverse, it's not outside from outside to inside, it's always from inside to outside. Okay, that's the deal, my dear. And that's the deal, my dear. Okay, beautiful liar. Yeah, that's the song. Okay, okay. So thank you so much for tuning in, Aquarius. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.